This is Jorge Rivera with FirstCoast.tv. We're here at the Democratic headquarters where they're having a forum and have a discussion about the two candidates, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. And so there are supporters of both candidates here. And so there's going to be, questions and people talking. So two of the people going to lead this discussion are here. And your name is?
Shirley Rawls.
You can hold the microphone right there.
Oh, so cute.
And why are you here?
I'm here because I think Hillary is the best choice for the next president of the United States. Okay. And I'm here to discuss her platform so people can understand what she stands for.
All right. Okay. Do you think South Carolina will be a crucial primary?
I think South Carolina is, I think they're all crucial because you never know. But I think from the debate the other night, and she has some people on the ground there, and some and the certain communities are already saying that she's going to get it. So, so we'll see what happens.
And I'm here with another gentleman, and your name is?
Brian Nelson.
And you're supporting who?
I'm not supporting anyone. I'm the moderator.
You're the moderator. Okay.
So I'm impartial. I'm just here for the one.
Okay. And what do you hope to achieve here?
Well, it was suggested that we hold this forum, and I thought it was a really good idea because it's a way to stir up not so much debate, but conversation about the issues involved in the election and two very good candidates. And we thought, well, let's try and construct it so that we get two people representative or representing both candidates, not representative, representing both candidates who are their supporters, and pick their brain and try to understand why they support their candidates on the number of issues that I'm going to try to raise with them. Mm-hmm. And so we can all get a better understanding of perhaps points of view that we never knew. And that I think this might further debate and make people just more cognizant of what's going on.
Okay. Well, I thank you. I wish you the best, and may the best man win. Yes, I guess that kind of thing. You'd wonder sometimes these elections. All right, thank you both very much. So I am here with
Carolyn Wolfe.
Okay. Carolyn, why are you here tonight?
I am one of the guest presenters for the forum on Bernie Sanders.
And what do you hope to achieve tonight in this forum?
To convince everybody to vote for Bernie Sanders.
Do you think South Carolina is crucial for him?
I don't know that I would call it crucial. Bernie's campaign is a great momentum. He's going to do very well in South Carolina.
I'm very curious what the forum will be like tonight. I wish you all the luck, and it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I guess we're going to learn a lot too.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. And feel the burn.
And your name is?
Richard A. Bear.
Okay, Richard, I see you have that, let me move the camera here, yes, that Bernie t-shirt. And why are you supporting Bernie?
Because I feel the burn. More seriously, I think, quite contrary to the public's perception, that Bernie is actually in the mainstream of the Democratic Party's progressive movement throughout its history, from Abraham Lincoln to the progressive movement after the corporations took over in the 1890s, the Gilded Age, and resulted in Teddy Roosevelt, Republican, with the antitrust laws and with Woodrow Wilson, the birth of income tax, child labor laws. All these progressive moves happened as a result of popular movements.
And your name is?
My name is Mary Lou Woods, and I'm definitely a Hillary supporter. I feel that Hillary has far more experience over Bernie Sanders, and that she has far more experience, especially in the area of foreign policy, which is so important right now with everything that is going on. So, Hillary, go!
So, I am for Bernie Sanders because he holds in his heart what I hold in my heart, a better America. He wants to take the programs that Obama started and move them farther down the path to reality. He can do that with everyone's help, and he has proved it by what he is currently doing with his numbers in New Hampshire and Iowa. He started out at 3%, folks, with nobody knowing his name.
I will vote for Hillary Clinton in the primary and hopefully the general election. Why? Because she is the best choice that we have for the next president of the United States. She brings to the campaign an idealism tempered by time with hard-earned experience. Hillary wants to knock down all barriers that are holding Americans back.
So, question is this. Do you agree that campaign finance reform is job one? And is it saleable to and passable in any Congress that is addicted to money the way this one is? Does it disturb you that young female millennials don't view her as highly as you do and don't see her as the last best chance for a female president for the foreseeable future?
With the issue that was mentioned, she was referring back when women had to fight for office positions and to get advanced, and in that context is when she
That is
first
not the
began.
context she said it
Now
in.
wait a minute, let me finish mine. I listened to you.
But Bernie Sanders is not a practicing Jew, right? So, given how much religion plays in our political life, is this going to be a liability for Mr. Sanders to try to win over religious Democrats, independents, who value religion and believe it should be followed
Do you
and
remember
worshipped?
what this country was founded on?
They
Freedom
appreciate-
of a religion that should have no bearing on a political candidate whatsoever.
Supporting Hillary because she's a woman, we need to support women. Should women support Sarah Palin? Carly Fiorina?
That's a good point. Yeah.
If they're Republican, yeah.
It really doesn't.
But you're suggesting that they should be supported simply for their gender,
No, I
not
didn't
for their
suggest
brains or their position.
No, I never said for the
I think
gender.
Madeline
Somebody brought
was-
that up over there, and I was saying that.
That's what this gentleman was suggesting that.
Hampshire for 30 years, and I was registered as an independent, and I realized the recent primary there was greatly influenced by the independent vote. And I guess my question related to the millennials is, which of the two of you think that your candidate would have the largest appeal to independent voters? In Florida, I know independents can't vote in the primary, but in New Hampshire they could, and I think they influence both winners.
Yeah.
For women in particular, right? Both young men and young women now in school are way more educated than they were 50 years ago, by leaps and bounds. They're smart, they're political, they have opinions, they act upon them. They're probably just more educated is the word. So when you say that they don't know,
Right.
if you imply that they know perfectly well, in the words of Rubio, exactly what they're doing.
So the question, thank you.
Exactly what they're doing.
And I want to ask a question. So Ms. Clinton ridicules Bernie's promises that healthcare savings will vastly outstrip the additional taxes Americans will face. She calls it a promise that cannot be kept. As a Bernie supporter, does that keep you up at night? Could she be right? And are you troubled by Mr. Sanders' lack of specifics?
My neighbor across the street that moved here from Indiana was almost not going to talk to me because I was a Democrat, but now she's a Bernie-crat. So I am encountering a lot of Republicans that have switched their allegiance to vote for Bernie.
Shirley and Carolyn, thank you very much for a tremendous display.